Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phay, and welcome to the channel. If you're like me and you like the game Era, all right, there's a whole bunch more that comes with this game. Now, the core game is going to come with 4 Era decks, and those 2 decks can be, played against each other in a variety of ways, and it adds a lot of variety to the game. But however, there's 11 more decks that are just going to totally enhance your Era gaming experience. All right. Now, every deck's going to play entirely different, and they're just really unique in how they play, and they're from all eras of time. Okay. So, what I would like to do in this series is I actually want to go down and we're going to open up each one of these decks. We're going to lay out the cards and we're going to see how the cards are going to interact with each other and how you're going to potentially be able to play those decks. All right. So I'll tell you what, let's go down to the table. Let's open up a deck and let's see how it plays. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the Wild West Era deck. Now, the Wild West Era is one of my favorite eras in board games and period, so I'm excited about this theme deck. All right, let's take a look at what we have. We have the conflict cards, the Snake Oil Salesman. He only costs 1 to get out. There's 3 of them, but he's going to block 1 money and 1 harvest icon from your resource. So he's basically going to try to take away what you're going to gain from your resource card. Okay, and now your resource card, you're going to have 6 of those, and there are 3 of those. So hopefully he's not too big of a pain for you. There's Snake Oil Salesman. Take care of him. Now we're going to have the Drought. The Drought's going to give them 1 skull combat. You can't do anything about this card. There's 3 of them in their deck. They're just going to use that to try to take out your other cards. The same with the Bandit, but the Bandit, you can take them out if you can get the right cards out and play, and it looks like pretty much you need the Sheriff or you need the Posse out. All right. He does take 5 points of damage to take him out. There's 4 in the deck, and he costs 2. He's pretty cheap to get out. So hopefully they don't get too many bandits out. They're going to take out your stuff. Now, the cards in this era are really cool and really unique. So let's take a look at what we got. We have the Town. Super expensive to get the Town out. Okay, it's going to cost you 10. Now, it can be flourished for 8, but there's a lock on the floor. So you have to have the B key out in order to do that. To get that B key out, you're going to have to play the Mayor, which is a unique card. All right, and he's unlocked by the A key, which the Town gets out. So you put a Town out, the Mayor comes in, he takes over, he gives you the B key. The B key is going to turn around and it's going to unlock the ability of the Town to flourish and get better. Little combination right there, absolutely love it. But the Town's kind of hard to take out. It's going to give you 1 victory point. Like I said, the A key, if you can get it flourished with the Mayor in play, you're going to get another couple victory points. So you can look at 3 victory points per round if you can get this card flourished and in play. Very nice. The A key is also going to unlock the Sheriff, which is a unique card. It's also going to, just so you know, it's going to unlock the Pony Express. It's also going to unlock the Bank, 2 victory points on him. So this Town unlocks several different things. You need to get this in play. And the Town is the only A key that you have in this deck. So you have to get him in play and keep him in play. So you definitely want to try to get him flourished. Okay. Although flourishing him isn't going to give you any additional cards to pull or any damage on him. Okay. They're still going to be just as hard to kill. Now, the Sheriff, once you get him out, like I said, is going to get your victory point and a sword and shield. All right. And if you can get him flourished, then you're going to basically double that up, and nobody can take out the Sheriff. He's the Sheriff, right? Mayor is going to give you 2 vision icons. They're going to give you that B key. The vision icon is going to be cool because maybe you want a double Sheriff underneath him and then play them both at the same time if you can get your build up. Put a vision or an extra Town card under there because you know you want to do that, or however you want to do it. But the cool thing is the Mayor is going to give you that double vision. All right, he can be taken out, so be very careful on him. Now, the Pony Express also needs that A key because, well, you have to have a Town in order for Pony Express to deliver the mail. But once you get him in play, okay, he's going to get you a victory point, and he's also going to get you that money icon as well, which is going to go great with your Great Plains. Get him out. Now, the Bank, like I said, the Bank's unique. It's going to get you 2 victory points if you have that A key out. But if you don't have the A key out, at least it's going to get you a couple money tokens, get a couple of these in play, and that's going to help you with that build because some of these are really expensive. Okay, Settler is just going to give you the harvest icon, which you're going to be able to use there. The Gold Panther is going to get you, of course, that money icon, and the Miner is going to get you the harvest icon. So the 3 of them are going to work together with your resources, and that's where you're going to be getting a lot of that. Now your Posse, he's just a combat dude. Okay, the Posse's cheap to get out. Okay, they flourish for free. They're going to give you some additional strength on the flourish when you get them built up. So definitely want to try to get those guys built up, get them flourished, because they're going to be harder to take down, and you're going to want that to take out your bandits. The Posse's got to go after that bandit, okay? So there's some really unique stuff going on with this deck. I really like the theme of this deck. I like how the Town kind of runs everything. If you don't have a Town in play, you're not getting the Sheriff out. You're not getting the Pony Express out. You're not getting the Mayor out. All you're going to do is get some of these other things out I mean, you can get the bank out without having a town out. I guess if you want to start a bank out in the middle of nowhere, but you're really going to want that town in play. So really cool stuff. Watch that snake oil salesman, get him out of there because he's going to take away your harvest and your build icons as well. Like I said, there's only 3 in the deck, but he's cheap for them to get out if they can manage to find him. All right, but there you go. This is a really cool, really unique deck. I like how the resource gathering works on it. Okay, very nice. I like this theme. Wild West era deck. Very cool. Have fun playing this one. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is just one of the decks for Era. And I tell you, man, each deck, like I said, they play totally different. So really knowing and understanding your deck and how it plays is a real big key on how you're actually going to win this game. And I love how there's every deck can just play so different. So the interactions between each and every deck is just going to be astronomically different. So the replay value in this, especially when you have a lot more decks, is absolutely huge. Super fantastic. I love the way this game is set up. Well, thank you once again for joining me today. As always, I please ask you to like these videos on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on Facebook, and even on X. And please leave me a comment on any one of those platforms. I'll get to those comments just as soon as I can. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the videos I provide here, if you haven't done so already, I humbly ask you click on the subscription button and also click on that bell and be notified when I drop new videos. And if you like the videos that I provide for you here, I also do post videos over on the Discriminating Gamers channel. We'll do some unboxing, some reviews, and some playthroughs over there. I'll leave a link to Cody's channel down in the details below. But as always, thank you for watching.